terrible. The barking dogs are coming through. Hello, welcome to This Thing's Got Problems. I'm Eric. Whew, tired, hard week, sore. We got the C10 here, and there was a lot of grunting and cursing and blowing out pelvises and spines need to be fused now, and there's a Silverado. It's never going to be the same. Here's some. Hey, welcome to This Thing's Got Problems. I'm Eric. Going to meet up with Tyler and my brother Dave. We're picking up a 1968 C10. Some of it's here, some of it's over there. It's kind of everywhere. I assume since Tyler wasn't at the Quick Trip I just passed that he's probably at the shop already, or he's behind me and you'll see him just hauling ass because he's that kind of guy to get in front of me. Bets? Anyone? Oh, this is so predictable. Just kind of waiting. He's gonna do it. He can't not. He's gotta pass me. And he's gonna do it with his middle finger up. I can almost guarantee it. Oh, yeah, it's happening. There it is. See how predictable this guy is right here. Called it. Now he's gonna pass me. There we go. Well, he used the signal. Hey, well, that's growing. He's growing mentally as a human being. What's up, buddy?
Howdy.
Video time.
Oh boy.
Yeah, there's the beast. What size motor's in this thing? 5.
Trusty 5.3.
We're good. New ball hitch. So now that this long bed beast is in the garage, let's take a look. got here some brand new fenders, pretty sure. I mean, they gotta be, right? Not a spot of rust on them. So the doors, there's something missing. You can see a little bit more clear on this one that was not finished, what was going on. And this truck was taken apart in the mid-90s. And it was, I guess, the plan to make it a show truck. And back then, they smoothed everything out. And, I mean, we're going to daily drive this. If anything were to happen, you'd probably want emergency personnel to be able to open the door for you. So unclear what we're going to do with these. For now, I have to de-spider them because they're going to go in the basement and Stacy won't let them inside if they're spiders. All right, well, put you down for a second to move these doors, but now that we got this one out, see, here's the dilemma. Here's the dilemma. I mean, the welds are already kind of breaking loose. It's not, clearly not perfect. The door's not terrible, but, you know, what's going on under there? No idea. So do we just dump these things off? I mean, you got, from the old style mirrors, we just get some doors on the old marketplace, or undo that, throw some handles in there, fix the rust on the bottom. I don't know. All right, and here's, you know, what's going on in here. Again, you know, nothing awesome. I don't think it's terrible down on the bottom there, but I don't know. Let's de-spider this thing. Did I mention the guy we got it from was a body shop owner? So, ugh, getting gross. So this truck, part of it was in a safe place to be worked on, and other parts were in, well, it started on fire. So there's some charring, I guess. Let's go look at the inner fenders. All right, so here you can see where it looks like they kind of started doing body work, and then, yeah, like this was up in the rafters, apparently, when the fire started. You can just see how it started bubbling off. And it kind of looks a little cool. Like, I'd like to keep it that way, maybe. But I know, I mean, this is going to be the wife's car, truck. So it's up to her. Personally, I would throw some of that patina protector type stuff over it. You know? I don't know. Let's see, you can see this is where it was, looks like the surface of Mars, but it was sitting upside down in the rafters. Yeah, and that's where like the water pooled when they were putting the fire out. Oof, no good. But I mean, they still look straight, right? I don't know. Yeah. I kind of always wanted to be the guy to have car parts in his basement. Listen, you measure success however you want to measure it. It's awesome being married to a gardener. All right, I think that's it for me for today. At the doors, got the core support, got radiator support, front end thing that everything bolts to, whatever. The fenders, something else, grill. That's all in the basement. That's where it's safe, it's dry, and now you have room, you know, to work a little bit in this crap shack we call a garage. I'm going to call it for today and pick it back up tomorrow. And we're going to see what's in the boxes because I don't know a lot of what I bought, honestly. I don't think parts like that like something over there. I don't think that's for this truck, but it's ours now. So see you tomorrow. Train. Every time I try to start one of these videos, sounds like a freight train too. It's weighted out. Good morning. So yesterday you saw parts of the project, and today we're going to dig in to the boxes. I don't know what's in them. Dude kind of had things labeled pretty good. He still owns a body shop. Does a lot of custom painting, motorcycles, hot rods, stuff of that nature, monster trucks even. So he did kind of collect things to where the things go and what they're supposed to be for. I don't know how much we're going to use though. This is 2023, and this is a thing my wife is going to be driving on the daily. You know, I'm feeling order the nut and bolt kit, order the painless wiring, order, the new safe things. But let's see what's going on in here. All right. Well, because, truck, this is where most of the parts ended up. And so we got a 6 lug. We got that many splines. Focus. It's not going to focus. We're going to move on from that. Ow. I guess we just start with what's in here. Grease monkey. Love these things. All right. We have. See, this is weird. I thought I saw another box that already had the side marker lights in them. Or are these tail? No, these aren't tail. Nope. Maybe that's what I saw. Grill badge. That stuff looks original. I don't know. Got the rubber things and more rubber things. I guess that's it for this box here. Just what's in the box? What commotion's happening out there now? Freaking geese, man. All right. Let's see what's going on in here. We have alternator. Looks like we got a steering box. We got starter and a tiny gold man. Soccer. I'm keeping this guy. So I mentioned the fire before, and dash pad, which I don't know if it had that crack in it originally, but it's toasty. Ooh. Yeah. So also blue. Either way, this was never going to be used again, but I don't know, can you recover these? Is it worth it? LMC Trucks probably got these things for like $12, right? I don't know. We'll look into that. I do not know what this is. Does it go under the front bumper? It's a horrible sound. What is this thing? It's not interior. Is it interior? No. No, that looks like it follows the shape of a bumper. Unclear. I'll report back later. All right. Orange lidded box. Okay. We have a mess. What is happening here? We got all the electronics. We have, what is this? Vents. Broken vents. We have original lighter. Smoker. Yep. Nah, geez, that just brought the value down. Door hardware, really? So what we got going on here? No. That brings me back to my original what do we do with the doors question. If I got hardware, yet has anyone ever unshaved a door? Look at that. Just miscellaneous. I'm gonna guess interior hardware. Probably help if I kept it in the camera view. Remember hardware stores that had nothing but like baby food jars and you just have to dig around for what you needed? I miss those. Like just a lot of... Well, what? Oh, yeah. I mean, we could still... Yep. She was smoked in quite a bit. How cool is that, though? That's in there. I didn't think that would be. I gotta get out of here. What is random plastic tube thing? Looks like it goes in. Oh, that box right there. Let's see what is brackets. That looks important. There. Miscellaneous wiring. Oh, we got a pedal. All right. Well, here's some stuff I won't have to buy that I was expecting to, have to buy. What? Oh, this just keeps getting better. All right. I thought it was just wiring, but there's some good stuff in here. There. Interior is restored. Next. And what we got going on here other than the obvious? All right, got your blower motor. It's heavier than I expected. We got... What the hell is that? I don't know. We got, that thing is... That's important. We have... What am I even looking at? Does anyone need to rewire their house? Dude, this is worth it all right here, right? And it works. Oh, come on. It does. And we got the 12 bolt and some brake lines. You can probably save that. This stuff, I thought I was going to have to go with like a QA1 type setup, but look how clean this stuff is. It moves even. I would replace all that. These things are like really good shape for a 68. Right? I don't know if they had these sandblasted. Like the rubber in there, even. It's kind of amazing, really. So I think we're just gonna reload these bad boys up with some new bushings and some drop springs, and we're gonna call it on that, at least for now. This thing, whew. Can you guess where this one was stored? I bet it got hot. Ugh. I know I'm gonna need Need everything off of it, really. That steering wheel, she's done. What is that just paint or is that soot? I don't think that could be saved. I mean, it's still blue, green, blue, brown, black. And the plan for this thing is straight green, so we'll see what's going on there. Front bumper. Wisconsin plate, that's got to go on the wall. Now, the plan was, I mean, the back bumper didn't even survive. We took that right back to my job for scrap because that thing's hideous. So we're going to do a roll pan, but this thing we were thinking of using until we watched Finnegan's Garage and he put a roll pan on his 67. And we're like, that kind of looks good. So we'll see how that goes. Look at this hood. That thing's amazing. So all that body work was done. Really, I guess, from what he said, we just block it out. Probably reshoot some primer that's not a million years old and paint it. We're good to go. See if I can get in. Get you back here. There's a little where it's been sitting, but not bad. Hood is not a concern. Actually, I mean, it's really decent enough that where if there was a chance of me getting that in the basement of my home built in 1861 with the openings meant for tiny people, that would go down there for protection so we don't dent it. But it's going to have to be careful. Now, there is a part of this truck that remains original that was not messed with even a little. Can you guess? Yeah. Look at that. This guy, whatever he hauled was longer than 8 foot, and that thing banged away right there forever. And I kind of just want to keep it like this, like repaint it, but keep the dents. Call those history dents right there. It's not like it got smacked in a parking lot. Like that was someone was working with this, and I just think that's pretty cool. Got the frame at one time was blasted. What's nice is the dude did all like the grimy, gross stuff when you take something like this apart. Right now it's just it's sat outside, against his shop wall so long that it's on. I mean, if you Google Earth his shop, that frame's sitting there. So I don't know what's up with that. There's a couple things. There's that, and back around this area under this really inconveniently placed box. There's heavy. Get out of here. There's why, there's that. And then, but why? It was an original V8 truck, which at the time was a 307, I believe. Could be wrong. And the truck had a 350 in it. And again, fire. Guess where the motor was? In said fire. And so bad that it melted the heads. So that's why we don't have that part. But is that to clear something with the 350? Because that's old. That is like that in the old photos that the last guy took as he was taking it apart for basically his build catalog or whatever he was showing. I guess just an older version of what I'm doing right now. But that is in there, and it looks deliberate. So, comments? Anyone know what's going on there? Look how clean this is. You still see, numbers are there. Zero scaling at all. As far as I can tell, this thing was, I'm basing it just off the title. Titled twice in the town I bought it out of, where I happen to live for 10 years, which is kind of weird that it's coming, full circle. And before that, it just says recently titled in Arkansas. And that's it. That's as much as you know. There's no mileage because it just says mileage exempt. There's no real way to know. But I mean, I'm going off of this. It was not an easy life, but I'm thinking it was kind of a rust-free life based off of this. And the bed, all the body work's been done on the bed up until that point where they, stopped doing body work. It looks like the floor kind of looks new, but doesn't. Here, I'll show you. Let's go this way. Watch your step. There's I don't know if you notice, that's deep. So, and that's because that wall's falling down. Anyways, right there, this tells me maybe it's not a new bed floor. Just get it. Yep, went to Harbor Freight. I assume that's the mount. So that'll have to be patched. And this, I mean, I don't think you'd cut a new floor. But based off that tailgate again, where are the dents? Was it a wood floor? Don't know, because this is all bolted in. I assume they wouldn't have done that from the factory. So there's a lot of good new stuff, I presume new stuff, with this truck. It's just, some assembly required. Yep. It's the box I just threw. Let's see what's in here. Hell's Harley Davidson. I know of that place. It closed, sadly. Bad ownership. Not the Hell's part, the people that bought it. So I'm seeing, okay. Not in awesome condition. I know you can get like a bunch of repop stuff. See, here we go again. Is this what was over in there? Or what am I looking at? This is important stuff. This is, well, that was bulgy bolts. Drive shaft bolt. That was drive shaft bolts. They're now around somewhere. So there was some sort of, oh boy, there's some sort of, trying to keep things in order. There, I don't think the wife is gonna like that as her armrest. So, where they're stripping. How many lights were on this truck? Can I look at this one already? Seems to have the same crack. We got interior, headlight. That's the other armrest. That's what they look like when they're not, roasted over a fire. It's nice. Weather stripping, more side markers, stuff for the side markers. Stuff. No, you know what? Maybe front signals, bumper. It's possible. It's nuts. Try to figure out what is all. Oh, this smells like fire in here. It's weird. I'm not sure I would trust my wife's safety to that. Plot thickens for them doors. Because if you have all that gas pedal, why not try to put it back? Wow, it is like there's ash in here. Jeez. Fires. Oh, fires suck. We got 3 hubcaps that I've found so far. Battery shop dust. Probably clean up nice. Are we going to use them? Nope. That is not the plan for the wheels for this truck. Not as of, I'll just put these. That's right there. Let's see what's in here. Door. That's some smoke damage. Oh, it sucks. Went right over. Damn. All right, put that in the cab. We'll take a look around the cab shortly. I mean, I just restored the interior by putting that ashtray back in there. But some miscellaneous brake parts. Miscellaneous brake parts. I know what's in that, and it's heavy, and it's basically just engine pulleys and, stuff like that. Headlight buckets, backing plates. Is that even the right ones? Don't know. More hardware. What in the hell? What is this? Help. Send help to the comments. What am I even looking at here? Turbo 350 trans. Yeah, we're not going to use it. Double drive shafts. He had an extra drive shaft. We're assuming the large one would be for, the giant work truck. And the small one is from another project that he's got going on or had going on. Unclear. So, took them. So, since we're under here, welcome to the cab. Body mountage, we're gonna need to rework this. What's left of that. The floors are good. Shockingly. There's just these corners. Gonna have to remake some of that stuff. That's fine. I mean, you don't see it as long as it's strong. That exists right there. That one's gone. That's what it, should be. I bet you that bolt's not going to come out of there easily. I got. Now, this looks like it was in the fire, but it's just that was in a shed, honestly. And that's a lot of body shop overspray. This was already cut out. So he included what he had. He has, the panels, he's got the rockers. You've met the glove box store already. Dash seems fine. There's some stuff going on up here. Nothing bad. Now, guys, I started cleaning all the crap off the rear window, thinking, like, can this be saved at least for the time being? Because we kind of want to go with that classic green glass. But for now, I mean, if it ain't broke, like that guy, save it. You can see out of it. So it started razor blading. It's all right. But if you look, what is this? And what that is exactly is if you're doing this right here and you are throwing sparks everywhere, you have to protect your glass or it pits the absolute crap out of it like it did right here. So I'm kind of hoping that's the only spot where it's like that, because they didn't do much on that side yet. So maybe the glass is okay there. And anyone who's got a truck, you don't look out this part. That's where you put your stickers, right there. Hopefully that's usable for now, anyways, until my red hot credit card cools down a bit. Finally, we have our corner windows. The greatest thing they never use anymore. Blows the air right where you want it, basically on your package. This is a nice cooling effect. This thing, it did not look like this when I brought it home originally. You remember the fire? It looked like that. And since this is how to fix things type of channel, I guess, and if you've watched the other videos, I love a certain kind of product. And I am going to show you, in case you ever have any type of parts, glass that, you know, has the char of a frickin' brisket from Texas, how you can fix this ish enough to, you know, see through and not stink up your interior. So let's do that right now. All right, who's ready to clean some glass? Exciting. Gotta eat these things. Gotta glove up because this is disgusting. And it's weird. Like, I mean, if you were to like just, you know, like take it in as it sits, it's like it kind of smells a little bit like smoke. The moment it gets wet and you hit it with the glass cleaner, it's like you were in that fire. It smells like you were in, like it's, whew. And it's just tarry and gross. So, all right, well, I really like Quad Zero steel wool. And, well, today we're using griots. I still don't know how to pronounce that. I like their stuff. I just don't know how to pronounce their name. Clearly a better glass cleaner, it says. Normally I use spray away. This stuff's, it seems like it's just as good. It's what I had. All right, so we're just gonna, I mean, don't even be shy because this is, it needs all the help it can get. And just start getting at it. Frame, metal, the rubber, plastic, whatever you got going on. If you've been barbecuing your truck parts, this stuff will undo a lot of the nasty. Oh, and there's the smell. It's instant. The moment it's wet and you start scrubbing on, it's like the world's most disgusting scratch and sniff thing. Just give it hell. Just give it the business. Whew. Should I just time lapse this? Can you see me? I can't tell. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Quad Zero steel wool and a foamy glass cleaner. It'll save you some money. Still need to do a bunch, you know, more work, but yeah, not entirely done, but there you go. You know, I wouldn't barbecue your parts, but if you happen to do it, you know, there's some hope. So this is going to be a project, and I do want to thank you all for liking and subscribing the videos that are out now. Had no idea it would. Is it blowing up? I don't know. Am I comparing it to podcasting that I used to do? Yeah. And this is going smoother, oddly. Figuring out the video thing. That's on me, but I'll get it better for sure. Thanks for subscribing. This is going to be fun. This is going to be in real time. This is going to be in an everyday person's garage, not a huge shop. I mean, this thing's coming down, you know, when I'm gonna like third mortgage to get rid of this damn thing. But after this, I'll show you what you can do in limited space with a floor that's, well, I mean, there's a step like that wasn't there before. I put some foam over it that fixed it. But for now, I mean, this is gonna be what you can do in something this size with limited tooling, limited people. It's just me and my wife. My brother will probably pop in from here and there to help with the welding and stuff like that. But this is, you know, this is what it is. like, subscribe. Thanks to all those who already have done so. There's going to be a lot. I got more motorcycle tips coming on how to refinish certain things, how to paint some stuff, how to make things look a little new if you want to flip it. Don't, bad terminology for a motorcycle. If you want to resell your bike, or if you just want it to get freshened up a little bit. I got a lot of stuff coming down the line for that. The short 10-minute videos that people seem to like, we're going to do that. The shorts, trying it out. I guess I'm going to reserve that for just goofiness. I don't know, if I see something stupid happening, or if there's some crazy bike that comes through work, I'll show you that. You know, what is it, like a minute I think they give you? That's fine. Vertical on the phone, which it's fine. We'll do that. Treat that as like the second channel type thing. That'll be the shorts, just odd crap. And there might be some home improvement stuff. This house, it's back there. 1861. That was, if you're unsure of the year, that's when Lincoln took office. That's when this house was completed. And then the dude that built it went off to fight the Civil War. And he came back and put some additions on. There's stuff we're redoing in there. And we'll show you that if you want to see it. Or not. I don't know. All right. Just thanks for coming along for the ride so far. And we'll see you next time.